We're here in Harriman with Mr. Shane. He just showed me around. We got the Ford Galaxie behind us. I'll put some pictures in here. We got two Crown Vics. We got a Ford F-150 over here with the 5.4 that's pretty clean. And what year was the C10?
66.
We got a 66 C10 with an original utility bed that he's working on too. And so, Shane, I mean, tell us what we got going on. We got two Crown Vics, one in progress. One is very clean. Where's the love for Crown Vics come from? That's not something you see every day.
Don't really know. A big supporter of law enforcement. I like the name police, and I just thought they were cool. And the first one that I got realized that you can get through traffic pretty quick.
Yes. Yeah, no one's trying to speed around you.
People get out of your way. And it grew from there. And they're relatively cheap to obtain. They're cheap to fix, and they're just a good, dependable car. And if I was going to travel across country, that's what I would take.
Yeah, they ride super smooth. Yeah, they don't get terrible gas mileage. Yeah, they're definitely underrated cars. What was the first one you bought? When did you first come into the Crown Vic?
The first one I actually got was in the 90s, and it was an Arrow, which is like 94.
Yeah, yep, different body style.
And it was just a car.
Yeah.
Then, and then the most recent was I had a 96 80 Bauer F-150.
Yeah.
That I traded for a 07 Crown Vic police car out of Florida.
Okay.
And that was about 4 years ago. And it's like a drug addiction. You get a hold of one and you want another and another.
Yep. And they're pretty easy to obtain. If you're on Marketplace, they're all over the place.
Oh, you mentioned Gov Deals where you get notifications. Well, I get notified for Crown Vics, and there's no joke, at least 15 Crown Vics added a day.
Oh, I'd say so.
On Crown Vic.
Because they turn them over at police departments and stuff.
Yeah.
And put them up for auction.
There's plenty of them out there if you can get them before they get turned into race cars.
Yeah. People like to strip them out and use them for dirt drag, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one you have over here, it's got basically the police package, the whole back seat, guard, front bumper guard and everything. But the one you have in the shed is a civilian car, right?
Yeah.
And that's the one that doesn't have the column shifter. It's the center console and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How rare are those?
I don't remember the exact numbers. I want to say they made like 4,700 LX Sports through the years. I may be way off on that.
Yeah.
But I think there's about 1,400 LX Sports in that color in that year.
Now, how'd you come about that one?
A buddy of mine who's I became friends with because of the Crown Vic police cars. I'm in a lot of police interceptor groups.
Yeah.
And he's in Georgia, and he bought it from the original owner. She had wrecked it, and then he didn't have the time or the means to fix it. So I got it from him and had it towed up here, and I've been working on it about 6 months, I guess, because it's in the free time kind of thing.
Understood. Yeah. When you got free time, spare time, how close are you to painting it?
When I get done with you, I'm going to pull apart to get a bumper cover for it, and then I'll probably take it next week to get it painted.
There you go. I love pull apart. I've stole a ton of stuff from there.
Yeah, anything you fit in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. How long have you had this one?
I'd say about 3 weeks.
So we're not even a month into this one.
Mm-hmm.
And so you said you traded for this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you trade?
An 07 extended cab F-150 two-wheel drive.
And this was the original owner's grandson that traded it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was just sitting in his garage. Dang.
When I registered, the title was still in the original owner's name.
Really? Was it the original title, or they had reprinted it?
They done a reprint.
Yeah.
In '76.
Yeah. Okay, so still pretty old.
Yeah.
Okay, and you put these wheels on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, future plans for this? Just kind of enjoy it and drive it, or?
It needs a gas tank
Yeah.
because if you fill it up, it leaks at the top somewhere.
Yeah.
So I got a new gas tank in the building to put in it. And after I put the gas tank on it, I'm gonna have exhaust put on it and just drive it.
So what was your first car?
55 Chevrolet first series truck.
Man, I bet you wish you still had that one, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject too.
Yeah.
We had that um, up until about 2012, and my dad passed away, and the relatives get in their head, and he ended up leaving everything to my brother,
Yeah.
including that truck,
Yeah.
and he sold it. So,
Yeah. I think we all have a story similar to that. And so you you had that one, your dad had that one, but you also have your dad's C10. That's the one with the utility bed, right?
yeah,
And you were able to save that one.
yeah, I had to buy it for my brother,
Did you?
but yeah, I got it.
Well, good. At least it's in its forever home. You don't plan on getting rid of it
Oh no,
anytime soon, do you?
no, I've been offered all kinds of things for that truck, but
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee it.
I don't want to sell it.
Do people see it when they're passing by on the road behind?
They've seen it there. They've seen it on Facebook. I've moved a couple of times and brought it with me, and
Yeah.
people have seen it. And it's a custom. It's a '66 C10 custom, which has the big back window, which
Yeah.
is a rare thing, and the utility bed. And it's got a hydraulic lift tailgate on the back of it.
Oh, really? And that's from factory?
Mhm.
Oh, dang. So that was like top of the line back in the day. That
Yeah,
was it.
it's just kind of you just don't see them anymore.
You don't know because everyone wants to, if it's long beds, they cut them down. Short beds, slam them, stuff like that. You don't. They don't ever really restore the work trucks.
No, there's a couple of groups out there. I forget what they call, like utility gang or something.
Yeah.
They fix up trucks like that with, but a lot of them slam them or put big
Yes.
wheels on them. Or,
Yes. What's the plan for yours? No bags, no 22s.
no, no, I'm too old for
Understood.
that. I
Make
just
it easier to get into though.
those. I don't know if you've ever ridden in one of those, like a factory one, but those ride better than anything I've ever ridden in. They're
Really.
so smooth because it's cool spring all the way around.
Yeah. So it
And
doesn't have the leaves in the back.
it's really, really smooth. So I wouldn't want to mess with that.
I don't blame you a bit. Of all the cars you've owned through the years, what's one or two that stick out? That you're like, man, I wish I had that one back.
69 Dodge Charger.
Of course, man. Tell us
I,
about that one.
I had two 69s, a 68 and a 70. And one of the 69s, the only one I drove. But I bought it from a friend's dad, and it was all original 318 car. And I took the motor out and bought a 440 and built it, put it in there. And I was always a Dukes of Hazzard nut,
Of course.
and that was my direction. I was going to make the General Lee. And I got the motor, I got the horn, I got the wheels, and I'm OCD when it comes to things. So when you see something, you're like, well, I need to fix that. Well, while I'm in here, let's do
Mm-hmm.
this. Well, the next thing I know, the car's apart in a million pieces.
That's how it starts. Yep.
And I had the body on stands in a garage, and my lovely sibling come in there with a four-wheeler and hit it and knocked it off the stands against the wall, and it just crushed both sides of the car. So I got disheartened with it and
Yeah.
sold it. So, and if I said to somebody the other day, if I had half of the stuff that I had when I was younger,
Yeah.
I could retire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I bought a 71 Challenger from a friend of mine that was an all original, rust free, dent free, good paint car.
Yep.
And the only thing wrong with it was the rear end was bad. And
Yeah.
but it was basically like a new car. And I ended up selling that car for like $2,400.
Really.
And today, I mean, the way it was sitting then, I could get 50 grand out of
What's the cheapest car you've ever bought?
it. 72 Impala 2-door hardtop,
And how much did you pay for that one?
$50.
That's insane. That is insane.
I stopped. I seen it sitting. You could see the front of it poking out behind the house and howled.
Yeah.
And I stopped and knocked on the door, and this really, really old woman come to the door, and she goes, "Well, you'll have to ask my son who lives next door." And I thought, well, her son, this probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I went next door and asked her son, and he looked like he was older than she was.
Really?
And he said, "I had a guy stop in here the other day and offer me $100 for it." He goes, "I just think that's too much. If you give me $50, you can have it." Okay.
Wow.
It was a 400 small block car.
I mean, ran and drove, or
Yeah, ran drove.
what did you do with that one?
When we got it home and realized it at one point had been hit in the side and repaired,
Yeah.
and it was cobbled up, and it just wasn't. So I took the 400 out of it and built it and put it in an '87 Camaro.
Okay.
So it worked out $50. So
$50 for a 400 is a good deal.
you junk the car and
Yeah, make your money back
quadruple your money back.
easily. Easily. What's probably one of your least favorite cars you've owned?
Uh, Probably PT Cruiser.
That's understandable. That's definitely understandable. Have you seen some of the prices on them though now?
Yes,
Like for the older ones, ridiculous.
I got burned on one. The last one I had one I drove for a while. It was a turbo car. It was a pretty cool car.
Yeah.
But I like to trade a lot, and whether it's up or down or whatever, I
Yes.
just like the trading. And I traded. I had a Crown Vic. It was an old Georgia college security car,
Yeah.
and it hadn't ran in years. I got it running, but it needed too much work to be put back on the road because the wiring was a mess and
Yeah.
people took parts off of it. But I got it running, and this guy said he had this PT Cruiser, and the Crown Vic had no title. So
Yeah.
he goes, "I just want to make a race car out of it." He goes, "My wife's PT Cruiser." He said, "I'd trade you that for it." I said, "Is anything wrong with it?" "No." He goes, "She drives it." I said, "Does it overheat? Does it have a bad overheating problem?" He goes, "No, we drive it." I said, "Okay, bring it on." Well, he pulls up, and it's him and 4 or 5 other people pile out of this PT Cruiser. I just thought it was kind of odd.
That is weird for trading or buying or selling anything when you're outnumbered that many.
Right. And
One, two, that's okay.
he came from Cookville or Crossville.
Yeah.
I thought, well, you drove it that far. Can't be that bad.
Yeah.
They all piled in that Crown Vic, which had no rear seat in it, no passenger seat, and no lights. No, I mean, there's no way you could have drove that thing
Yeah.
to the gas station, let alone to Crossville or Cookville.
Yeah.
And they took off. He gave me the title of that car and took off. Well, I got in that PT Cruiser, and by the time I got to the end of the road, it was overheating. And looked across the road, and he was loading that Crown Vic on a trailer.
He had trailered it down.
He trailered it to the gas station and drove it up the hill. Yeah, so I lost on that one, and I got mad, so I ended up trading that PT Cruiser for a 9mm,
Yeah.
and then traded that 9mm for a '93 Chevrolet motorhome.
Really?
And
What were you doing with that?
well, the transmission's out of it. It was kind of rotted inside, and I didn't want it. But my uncle seen it and offered me $800 for it, so ended up with $800 out of the deal. It took
Okay.
me a minute to get there.
Yep. Yep. You can always bounce back. You can always bounce back.
I
It
did
may
that a
take some
lot.
time. It may take some time, but you
Yeah.
can get there. What vehicle here have you owned the longest?
As mine personally, or has it been in the family the longest?
Yours personally, because I know the C10's been around for years and years.
The 2011 Crown Vic,
The 11 Vic. Now, how long have you owned that? How many years?
about 4 years.
Okay. What makes you keep that one? Yeah, you ever thought about selling or trading it, or?
Oh, I've been offered crazy money for it. Because I don't know. I just for some reason got an attachment to it,
Yeah,
and I know if nothing else, here starts that wheel.
that one's it. Yeah, you got to have one in the driveway that you know, no matter what,
Yeah,
it will get you to and from work.
I'm not. I wouldn't be afraid to take that car anywhere. And these other ones, I'm not saying that anything will ever happen to, but
Yeah,
I've had that one the longest, and I know
yeah,
that car.
you
So
know it. If you had no cars today, if all the cars in your driveway were gone, and you had an unlimited bank account, what's the first car you're going out and buying?
58 Plymouth,
A 58 Plymouth. Okay. Okay. A bunch of Fords in the driveway. You're going to go with a Plymouth. I don't blame you. Why that car?
1983, Christine, the movie Christine.
Oh, and so that
That
one's
was
got
the
some.
first movie I ever seen on VHS.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow. And so, okay, talking about car movies, you had Christine, and you had some others throughout of course, Smokey and the Bandit and stuff like that, and then Fast and Furious. Is Christine like your that's your number one out of movie cars? You
If
said General Lee earlier.
yeah, well, I have a lot,
Yeah, I understand. If you're a car guy, you're going to have a
and if
lot.
I had millions of dollars,
Yes.
this wouldn't be a question because I'd buy them all.
Yes, understood.
Uh, but probably Christine, the General Lee, um, the A-Team band. I've always liked that.
That's underrated.
The Fall Guy truck.
I don't know if I know that. The phone
It's
guy.
an '80s show called Fall Guy. It had the two-tone
Yeah.
brown square body Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to look that up.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I
I'll
got a
put a picture
buddy
here.
who lives in Oak Ridge. He has a General Lee, and he has a Fall Guy truck.
Yeah.
He has the original Fall Guy truck from the show. It's a mid-engine. They made it mid-engine for jumps, so it wouldn't nosedive.
Really?
He has that truck.
Really?
Hmm.
That's incredible.
You
That's
need to go
different.
see him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get his contact info. We
Yeah.
might have to make a trip out there and talk to him. Absolutely. Growing up, was there a car that came out? You grew up through the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. Was there a car that came out that you're like, I want that car?
Yes, and
Which
I
one
had
was it?
it, and my brother totaled it.
No. Tell us about that.
2002 WS6 Trans Am.
Really?
Hmm.
Now the WC, that was the 6-speed car?
Hmm.
Okay. Man, tell us about that. Color, did you buy it brand new?
I did not buy it new. I bought it. A buddy of mine worked at a car lot as a car buyer for the lot. He go to auctions and
Yeah.
all, and they wound up with this car, uh, and it had. They were scared of it because at idle it didn't, according to the gauge, it didn't hold any oil pressure.
Really?
And I thought, well, it's probably the gauge, the sending unit or something, because it didn't make any noise or nothing. So
Yeah.
I ended up buying it from him. I think I get 12.5 for that car. It's
Wow.
black leather, T-top, ram air. Um, it had Hotchkiss suspension, headers, uh, some aftermarket wheels. Just a real good looking car, real strong running car.
Those are.
And I never had any problem. I mean, the oil pressure would drop when you stop,
Really?
but as soon as you touch the gas, it would come up.
And you had that how long before it was inevitably totaled?
About 2 years.
About 2 years?
I was about 6 months from having it paid off.
No. What happened?
Well, as I was telling you, he was a drug addict, and
Understood.
always tried to help him do whatever he could, and he needed a car. And at the time, I was an over the road truck driver. So I
Yeah.
wasn't home, and I let him borrow it to go somewhere. And over in Kingston, he come out from a side road where it comes up to 70, and you either go left or right.
Yeah.
And he went straight and drove it up a bank and bent the frame, busted the front fenders, the door, ripped the rear bumper off, and exhaust.
Man.
Just tore it all to pieces. And I ended up, insurance totaled it, and I ended up keeping the car. They gave me, I think they gave me like $300 and let me keep the car.
Really?
And I turned right around and put the car online for sale for parts, and ended up getting $6 grand out of it for parts.
Really? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that motor and transmission,
Yeah,
everyone could use
and
it.
I just had the transmission rebuilt.
Really?
So I mean, it was still a lot of nice parts. I mean, you probably could have fixed the car, but you had to put it on a frame machine, and it
Yeah.
wasn't worth it.
A lot of real technical stuff at that point.
Some guy come down from Ohio and bought it.
What did mom and dad think about, the cars growing up? You had so many, you're bringing them all home. Were they like,
My dad could care less. My mom, one time I got into, when I get into something, I get into it. Like
understood?
Crown Vics, that's all I want. Crown Vics
I can tell.
or trucks. I get
Yeah.
into trucks. One time I got into Volkswagen Beetles,
Really?
and I had a super nice '66 Beetle, and I thought, well, it needs a friend, you
Yep.
know.
Need a pair.
And I'd bring stuff in all the time. And one morning she walked out, and I had 6 of them.
Oh my lord.
Some of them were parts, some of
Yeah.
them, just to have.
Various states of.
She said, Shane, I think your cars are multiplying out here. You need to do something about this. But she used to joke that she never knew what I was going to come home in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I go buy or trade for a car, and I'd sell it or trade it before I got home with it.
Yeah. Yep.
I enjoy doing it. It's an addiction.
It is 100%. And so, I mean, what keeps the addiction alive? Because, you said you built motors, and you've had some fast cars, but everything here right now, I mean, you got Crown Vics, they're not really souped up. You got the F-150, it's on a lift kit. The Galaxie really doesn't have anything souped up. So, is it the horsepower aspect, or is it just these old cars that you like to keep in almost pristine condition?
I'm not big on the horsepower
Yeah,
anymore. I mean, because to be honest, you really don't need it unless you're on a track somewhere.
really don't need it.
Because
Yeah,
you get in trouble, or there's too much traffic, or there's so
yeah.
many Karens out there that want to call in on you.
Even if it's too loud,
Right. So I like mainly I guess now it's the like the conversation piece.
Yeah,
It brings up. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised how many people stop me and talk to me about that Crown Vic.
I guarantee it because it is a beautiful car for one, and for two, it looks like you're going to arrest somebody.
Yeah, yeah, I get. Interstate's great because people
Interstate.
get out of your way, but you're on a 2-lane back road. Don't get in a hurry because
Oh
they will
yeah,
not speed. You have to go what they're doing because they will not. No, they
that's
won't get out of
that's
your way.
me. If I even question it, I'm like, I'm dropping 10 miles an hour. I'm
Well, you
cruising now.
think nowadays? I mean, most of the Crown Vics are out of circulation as far as police cars,
Yes, most of them are.
and it's mainly I guess the older people that slow down
Hmm.
because that's what we remember as police cars.
Yeah,
And these kids, I've had a lot of kids pass me on 2-lane roads
yeah.
because they're like, oh, they ain't no police
Because
car.
they're looking for Explorers and Chargers, really.
Uh-huh.
What car have you owned that got the most attention over the years?
Uh, I don't know. Probably either that '69 Charger, or I had a '79 Trans Am that got a
Okay.
lot of attention.
Yeah, either. I mean, still today, those would get a massive amount of attention today.
Yeah, yeah. Like I ain't had that car there long, but
Yeah,
every time I drive it somewhere, somebody wants to talk to you about it, or pull up beside you and want to buy it from you, or
absolutely.
ask you a million questions.
Now, is it more older people, or younger people asking about it too?
It's all over the
All over
place.
the place.
I get a lot of thumbs up
Do you?
driving when people on motorcycles going the opposite direction.
Because you don't see them. No one's keeping them on the road anymore.
Mhm.
If they got them, it's in good condition. They're usually parked in a garage.